There's a reason you feel lost, a reason why success feels out of reach, why women pull away, why your mind never finds peace. It's not bad luck. It's not the world being unfair. It's because there are truths no one ever told you as a man. No father, no teacher, no friend ever looked you in the eye and said, "Brother, this is what life really is," until it hit you. A betrayal, a breakup, a breakdown, and suddenly, life isn't a movie, it's war. The worst part, you could have avoided the pain, if only someone had told you sooner. But now, it's your turn to wake up. Because these 7 lessons, they're not nice. They don't care about your feelings, but they might just save your life. Stay until the end. You'll never see the world, or yourself, the same again. Lesson 1. Stop chasing women. Build yourself for Stoicism. Most men waste years chasing women, not because they love them, but because they don't love themselves. They think validation from a woman will fill the hole in their chest. They believe that if she says yes, they'll finally be worthy. But here's the reality. When you chase women, you abandon your mission. You start neglecting your purpose, your growth, your path. You become reactive, waiting on her reply, her mood, her attention, and slowly, you lose yourself. The Stoics teach us to focus only on what we can control. And you cannot control how a woman feels about you. You can't force desire. You can't beg for respect. But you can control how disciplined you are. You can control your routine, your strength, your mindset. That's where your power lies. Build your body. Sharpen your mind. Fuel your purpose. And watch how you stop chasing and start attracting. Because when you're a man of direction, women notice. Not because you need them, but because you don't. You don't chase the world. You become the man the world chases. Lesson 2. No one is coming to save you. This truth shatters illusions. No one is coming. Not your parents, not your girlfriend, not your boss, not God. If you fall, you must rise. If you lose everything, you must rebuild. If you are broken, you must heal yourself. For too long, men stay stuck because they wait. They wait for someone to notice their struggle, for someone to offer a hand, for someone to fix the chaos inside them. But the Stoic path doesn't allow that kind of weakness. It says, accept the burden, own the pain, take full responsibility, even for things that aren't your fault. Because the moment you stop blaming others, you start reclaiming your strength. You were born with the fire inside you, but most men never use it. They suffocate it with excuses. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This is your life. You're either the architect or the victim. And the world doesn't care about your tears. It watches what you build in silence. So build something that makes even the gods stop and look.
3. Emotions lie. Emotions are loud, but they are not loyal. They whisper sweet lies in your ear, and if you listen, they will destroy you. You feel exhausted? Maybe you're just undisciplined. You feel heartbroken? Maybe you're mourning your ego, not the woman. You feel angry? Maybe you're afraid, and your pride is wearing a mask. A Stoic man doesn't hate emotions, but he doesn't worship them either. He observes. He lets them rise and lets them pass. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind." So if you feed your mind with constant emotional noise, jealousy, despair, fantasy, you weaken your judgment. Most people are emotionally reactive. Someone disrespects them, they explode. Someone leaves them, they crumble. But Stoicism teaches nothing can truly harm you unless you allow it. Nothing owns you unless you surrender your mind. Train your awareness. When anger rises, pause. When desire pulls you, breathe. When sadness overwhelms, return to your principles. Let your reason, not your emotion, steer the wheel. Because feelings are like storms. Let them rage, but don't build your house inside them. 4. Women don't love weakness. This lesson is hard because it goes against everything society teaches you. You're told to be open, to cry in front of her, to make her your emotional center. But here's the harsh truth. Women don't fall for men they have to fix. They fall for men who can lead themselves and her through chaos. A weak man isn't one who feels, but one who collapses, who panics under pressure, who blames and begs. Strength is not toxic. Stoic strength is calm, composed, unshakable. Seneca once said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." Your life will test you with betrayal, failure, isolation. And if your strength depends on her comfort, you will fall when she leaves. She wants to feel safe in your presence, not because you control her, but because you control yourself. Your emotional outbursts, your neediness, your brokenness, they're not intimacy, they're instability. Don't make her your therapist. Don't make her your savior. Become the man she's proud to stand beside, not one she has to carry. 5. Discipline is freedom. Men crave freedom. They want to wake up when they want, eat what they want, do what they want. Every act of discipline strengthens the man within you. It builds confidence. No woman, no praise, no dollar can give you. So stop chasing motivation, forge discipline. Because the man who rules himself needs no ruler. Lesson 6, you will be forgotten. You want to be remembered. You want to leave a mark. You want your name to echo in time. But the truth is, you won't. Most men, even the great ones, are forgotten. Do you know your great-grandfather's dreams? Do you remember the heroes of 400 years ago? Exactly. Marcus Aurelius knew this deeply. He wrote, "Soon you will have forgotten all things. Soon all things will have forgotten you." So what does that mean? It means you stop living for applause. You stop performing for approval. You stop wasting energy trying to please. You live by principle, not popularity. You act rightly because it's right, not because it makes headlines. Memento mori. Remember that you will die. This is not to depress you, it's to free you. Because when you accept your impermanence, you act with urgency. You love deeply. You serve honorably. And you live fully. You don't need to be remembered. You need to be real. Lesson 7. Peace comes from letting go. Most men carry too much. They carry childhood wounds. They carry old betrayals. They carry the weight of what if, and they don't realize that what they carry is what's killing them. The Stoic path isn't about collecting more. It's about releasing more. Epictetus reminds us, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. You couldn't change the past. You couldn't make her stay. You couldn't stop that failure. But you can choose to let go. Let go of who hurt you. Let go of your old self. Let go of the version of life that never happened. Because peace doesn't come from fixing everything. It comes from releasing everything that isn't yours to fix. You're not weak for letting go. You're weak when you cling to poison and call it protection. Breathe, stand still, open your grip. That's where peace begins. These lessons, they're not gentle, they're harsh. They demand blood. They will break you and then remake you. But that is what life is for a man. A forge, a fire, a place where steel is made and weakness burns. Don't run from the pain. Don't numb yourself with comfort, and don't ever chase softness. Embrace the sting, face the lesson, and rise. Now I want to ask you, which of these truths hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments below. Let's sharpen each other, like steel against steel. And if you're ready for more Stoic truth, you know what to do. Subscribe, because the world doesn't need more passive men. It needs warriors of the soul, men of fire, men of calm, men like you. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to become unbreakable.